You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
Well, we won't even wait for him. So what's up? All right, we got Bills, we got Troy Martin, we got Beretta Blaze, and then we got Dutch coming in.
Yo, you hear me?
Yo.
Yo, y'all hear me?
We can hear you, we can't see you.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Let me see. I'll get the camera. Start video. Oh, see me
Shit,
now?
you know what? Go ahead, cut the camera off, man. Cut the camera off.
Don't. Oh man.
What up, Dutch?
Chilling, man. What's going on, Unc?
Ain't nothing, man. My guy, man. Good to see you.
Same here. Likewise.
All right, so again, I wanted to, hey, Troy, can you run down everybody that's actually, or does anybody know who's actually part of the Scouts, all the names?
Bills, Thesis, Kels, Blaze, Troy, O,
Floss, Nino,
Nino,
Lex,
Tara,
and me.
Dutch. That's one more. That's it, Dutch.
Yeah.
Now, the first question I wanted to ask, are each of y'all representing a certain area?
Nah, we all got one area, and from each region we got to scout talent.
So it's not one person from each region scouting the talent?
Nah, not really. Like, to be honest with you, it's like people that would have expertise because they were from that region, but they may not be expert of that whole region because their whole region is a big ass region. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't really have anybody from the Northwest, from Seattle and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like some pieces of people that, you know what I'm saying, that may know a little too in that region. So we all experts, I say.
Okay, now Bills, what run down what you represent, like your league, and just a little bit about you so people will know.
I'm Bills, man. I run Body Bag Battle League.
That's North Carolina?
It's North Carolina, it's Virginia,
Right.
It's South Carolina, it's Tennessee,
Okay.
it's Arkansas. I've been working with URL for 4 years. I've been helping scout talent, put PG cards together in events like Band Legacy and Survivor Series.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's good. Just wanted a little bit because it's gonna be a lot of y'all. Troy, just a little bit about who you are. Let people know who you are.
War Report, shot trailers, hosted PGs for about 5 years. You know what I mean? Helped my boy D start the Invitational, you know, which helped launch a lot of PG, you know, a lot of PG dudes. Basically, now I'm just a URL scout, and it's what it is now.
All right, Beretta Blaze, I should have went with you first, but my bad.
Nah, you good. Of course, Houston Barcode. Me and Scotty, we run that together.
Shout out to Scotty, man. That's my guy.
Of course, I was battling, doing shit like that. That's fun. Doing this scouting thing is fun because we've been doing that for Houston Barcode because we put together all the cards, we put together the whole event, we rap on them hoes, so it's nice to not have to rap.
And how about you, Dutch?
Back in the day, we had a show called Truth or Reach Radio where we interviewed a lot of guys that was on the scene prior to URL. You know what I'm saying? Then URL came to existence, and we were working alongside them in the beginning. And then after that, you know, got with This Is 50. So y'all may probably know me better with This Is 50, and also the War Report. And that's pretty much it.
Now, I asked y'all to just do a little introductory to yourselves because I know a lot of people don't know who y'all are. Like I was telling Troy earlier, battle rap community is actually a big community, but if you're not actually at the events, people don't know who you guys are. See, I know y'all because I see y'all because I get around. Pause. That a pause?
Pause.
But yeah, so I wanted to make sure people understand that every one of you guys are very credible people in the battle rap community. How credible is your judgment and shit like that? I don't know. But you are people who have been around this culture for a nice period of time. So you're not just some guys that they found at the local store should come in and do this Crucible thing. Beretta Blaze, in your words, can you break down what the Crucible is?
I think the Crucible is a way to find the best talent that's out right now and put everybody on an equal playing field. It doesn't matter if you've been rapping 5 years or you've been rapping 1 year. If you hot, you hot. Everybody gets that equal opportunity. A lot of people complain because they feel like over the years they haven't been pushed or whatever you want to call it. But with the Crucible, it's even. It's just a really cool situation where you can have a rookie or somebody who's been doing it forever. They both got the same opportunity, and it's all the best talent at one time. Shows by it's like 11 of us. You know what I'm saying? 11 people. That's 22 people each region that's gonna get a look, no matter what happens after that. There's like 22 people per region. That's like I haven't seen like a 22 per people all get one look at one time. That's just the toughest shit ever. That's just the most fire thing ever.
Now Dutch, as you were part of the War Report.
Yes, sir.
Troy, you were part of the War Report. So again, just trying to make sure people understand where you guys come from. Now, and y'all will actually, how much did y'all actually do with the PGs early in the game?
Early, I was just the host. Help with furniture around the PGs. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Help set the camera up. You know what I mean? Sweep the floor, stuff like that, man. I'm dead serious.
Right. And what about you, Dutch?
Well, I just like watching battles from smaller leagues. And then eventually, like, shout out to Bills, like, he helped me come up with a plan to kind of, get people familiar with the new talent that was on the cards, these PG cards. And I came up with the PG rankings, where everybody hate me for that shit, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And from there, that's when a lot of people kind of like, took notice of me, whether it was from love or hate, whatever the case may be. And that's also how I got familiar with a lot of these talents that's, that was coming up at the time.
Right. And now, Bills, with the whole PGs are gone now. It's gone. Now, because you actually deal with a lot of leagues, a lot of different leagues in different areas. So you know a lot of this talent that you probably seen, but none of us probably never heard of and probably never would have if it wasn't for something like the Crucible.
Facts, man. I'm pretty familiar with talents from the East Coast to a little bit in the Midwest, and then deep in the South. But once you get past it to the West Coast, there's still talent I'm not familiar with. I'm still learning about. So you know what I'm saying? So it's all a learning process for everybody. That's why I think these auditions that we do for the Crucible is a great idea as well.
Now, last thing I want to ask, and then I want to talk about the auditions. What are the 5? Is it 5 regions? How many regions?
6.
6 regions. What are the regions?
I say it's New York region, Atlanta region, St. Louis region, Houston region, LA region, and Seattle.
Yeah. Okay. Now, all of you guys are. I want one. Troy, have you picked anybody yet?
Yeah, I got a few picks.
You got a few picks that's already locked in?
Yeah.
How about you other guys?
I got some picks.
How many do you have locked in?
I got mostly everything. I got mostly everything except the Northwest, the Seattle region.
So are all of you guys picking one per region? Like it's how many is it? 11 of y'all?
Yeah, 11 of us.
Yep.
So is it gonna be 11 from LA, 11 from New York?
22. We all get 2 picks, so it'll be 22 from each region.
Each region, they're going to be 22. Nice,
Yeah.
nice. I forgot about that. So now who has their 2 picks? Who has all of their picks right now? Nobody.
I
Still
don't
a
think nobody
process.
has all the picks.
Oh,
It's way too early to get all
It
the
don't
picks.
make sense to have all your picks. You don't even know everybody. You haven't even. It's too early.
It was a trick question. Because if you got all your picks, that means you're cheating.
Nah, not necessarily.
That's too many people for you to actually scout.
Man.
2, 4, 6. Well, actually,
we've been looking at, and now's the opportunity to push them.
okay. And now they've been submitting it to, is it to one email? What is the email, or how do they submit their talent?
You go
Audition.
hashtag crew, do a 90-second video. No YouTube clips, nothing like that. You got to do new material, 90-second clip. What you do is you tag the scouts that we talking about, and you hashtag URL Crucible. TV.
All right, one more time, because somebody was hitting the ooh-wee.
There's Bills over there with their Reggie.
Oh, you need to relax.
Say you fucking with the Reggie.
So what you do is you do a 90-second video.
Okay.
No YouTube clips. All fresh material, 90 seconds. What you do is you at the scouts, all 11 of us, you hashtag URL crew, hashtag URL TV.tv.
Okay, so don't take a clip of something you already did and submit that.
No.
Okay.
Nah.
One thing I wanna actually address. I want to do my finger pointing, and I'm gonna do it to Lex. I haven't seen anybody else do it yet. But one thing I don't think I did like was the critiquing of these guys in a Simon Cowell type of way, right? Like I saw a video of Lex, and he was like really beating up a guy because he wasn't good. Like, is that what we want to do, or can we just say, okay, he wasn't good and leave it like that?
I think he said something to Lex.
Okay.
Personal.
Right.
So it was a response.
Yeah. It was definitely.
I
At the
think
same time, Uncle Rob, man, we getting hundreds of videos, man. We can't be like, we gonna put you to the side. You gotta let them know straight up. You gotta let Uncle. You can't beat around the bush, man, because they're gonna be in your inbox. It's not gonna stop.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Now I was curious if
Right now, this ain't it. You ain't gotta get crazy, but
yeah.
you gotta let them break. Nah, it's not what I'm looking for.
all right, we
Yeah,
got
you
Mike
gotta
Terra
know
coming
those
in.
ass.
But it needs to be said. It needs to be said though. Like these things need to be said because we get battle rappers who tend to be delusional. And if you guys get to see these videos, so if Pineapple Pete is actually trash and he goes on Facebook saying the process is biased, you seen Pineapple Pete was trash.
Right.
You know why he didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like they need to hear this.
Okay.
It's a reality check.
It's like they
Because the real judges.
it ain't like nobody trying to beat up on nobody, but I think I don't even pay attention to it. But I think like somebody did Bills, somebody did Legs, like I don't know. I'm just not gonna say nothing to you, and I'm not gonna like your shit. I'm not gonna say nothing to you. I'm acting like you don't. If you inbox me on some wild, like if somebody would have did that to me, like you would have got blocked. Like I don't even know that you exist anymore. Like they gotta have a certain level of respect too. Like
That's a
people be
fact.
delusional. They're like, oh, I gotta do a URL Crucible. Like last week you would have paid for a PG. Like what are you talking about? Like
Talk about it.
so I think like respect goes both ways at the end of the day.
And that's another.
Okay.
That's another
Hold up, Bill. I want to do my finger pointing in reverse. That's what happens when you only get half the information and you start, trying to come at somebody. So my bad, Lex. I apologize because I didn't know the whole story, so I apologize.
We hold each other down, man.
That's a fact. Go ahead, Bills.
That's another thing with the Crucible process. Like, nobody can say that they paid for a PG. You know what I'm saying? Like these type things ain't going on in the process no more. That's why it's a good thing that we have the Crucible now.
Bills, put the gun away, please.
Terra, what up, man? Thanks for coming in. You're kind of early. We didn't start yet, but I guess we'll start now since you're here. What up? Hey, real quick, man, while you popped them in, tell everybody who you are and just a quick, brief thing of what you do in battle rap, man, so people will know.
Oh, you talk? Oh, me? Like, you know, I'm Terra, man. I do a lot of hosting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a man of the people, man. You know what I mean? Like, I host We Go Hard, High Society.
Part of the War Report.
Too, you know what I mean? Like,
Co-founder. Let's get it correct, man.
Co-founder. Again, like I told these guys, I just wanted everybody to just give just a little summary of who they are, because when people see this video, now they'll see who you guys are, but they won't know who you are or even understand why you guys were picked to do what to be the scouts for the Crucible.
Oh, yeah, respectable. Now, I've been around for mad years, man. Like,
we know that.
That's a fact. Well, like, I feel like they know that too, man. Like,
but like I try to explain to them, people that don't actually come to events, they don't know who you guys are. I know who you guys are and a lot of other people because we see each other all the time. But I'm talking about the fans. They know who Goods and Charlie Clips is and Tay-Rock because they watch their battles. But you guys, they don't know who you are. So I'm talking about for the fans that don't know. That's why I will make sure they know who you guys are. Why they pick these motherfuckers, he should cut his beard, So I know y'all ready for that. Now you from New York though, right? You live in New York?
That's a fact.
You live in New York, Troy live in New York. Where you at, Dutch?
New York.
New York. So, and again, did y'all explain to me why, like, say there's 3 New York guys, but there's 6 different regions?
Because we hit. You know what I'm saying? We hit and we trusted. We have done so much behind the scenes with talent, finding talent, molding talent. It only made sense. Even though we are from New York, it just so happens that we from here. But at the same time, we have helped so much talent from other regions that it only makes sense to, recruit us as well.
Right. And Beretta Blaze, female, and Kells is the only other females?
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it only 2 females out of 11?
Well, I don't think it's wise that only 2 females. It was the females that got picked. I think they're qualified.
I'm just fucking around. Has there been any female submissions?
Not enough.
Not enough. We got a few. Shout out to LS.
LS is fire.
LS is from
North Carolina.
But she was claiming Brooklyn too one time. I did an
interview
with
North Carolina and New York. Yeah, she rep
right.
From North Carolina and New York.
Right. See, I know some of the up and comers too. You know.
Shit, got his research on. All right.
Yeah. So what did you say, Troy? There was only 2, and you got one. Was LS one of the ones you saw? Troy?
I've seen it.
Her and another female, and that's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Wow. So it wasn't no message put out saying only males, right?
Hold on. It wasn't put out that way, but some people portrayed it that way. Like, I spoke to a couple of people and they're like, oh, I didn't know. Anybody can do it. Like, you feel like, you know what I mean? You feel like you because you're a female, like these every dude is better than you. Like, hell no. I was like, if you want to submit your shit, throw your shit out there, man. Like, so hopefully we be getting some more soon.
10,000. I was about ready to send some 1980 bars into y'all niggas. Y'all would have bugged out. My video would have popped up. That's what the prize is, right? 10,000?
10K.
Yeah, for sure.
And what's the actual total outcome? Is it Summer Madness? Break down, somebody, Beretta, break down what's the what happens at the end? Like, how do you win? And I think add in that Summer Madness thing too.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a Bills question. Bills got all the details all the time. Now,
Bills, break that down for me then. Let me know how that
Bills
works.
got all the answers all the time.
Oh shit, man. So I don't know. Kia have to correct me if I'm wrong, man. But after the first round, there'll be 4 to 6 people picked from each region to go to the second round. So let's just say we in New York. You know what I'm saying? Our 22 picks will go in front of a set of judges. The judges will pick 4 to 6 people. They'll go on to the next round. Once we get to Atlanta, the same process. Then after that, them people are going to another card. You know what I'm saying? Which won't be a judge process. I mean, won't be a same process as the first round. It'll be an actual like PG card process. I don't want to use the word PG, but it'll be like you'll be put on a card. You know what I'm saying? Against opponents. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll be judged. You'll be judged from that card. So I guess the next 10 people will get put onto another card. Then them final 2 people from that last card will get put onto, I don't want to say it's Summer Madness, but I want to say it's a bigger card. We'll open the card up, and the winner of that card that's judged to get the 10 bands.
And is it that last final one-on-one is going to be on the big card?
Facts.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what if I was to say this just sound corny?
Then you sound foolish. You know, like how foolish that sounds.
I know. I'm just throwing it out there. Somebody thinks it's corny.
No, because I did a live on this in the Southern Battle Rap group. So it's like this, right? There ain't a battle rapper who don't want to battle on Summer Madness or Gnome or that level of card. There's not a battle rapper who you tell them you gonna battle on this and you could win 10,000. That does not want to do that.
Right.
So if you fire like all these grandiose battle rappers believe, then what is it gonna be for you to go through this process and get straight to it? You starting off getting marketed by URL, and then you end on one of URL's biggest cards in a matter of what could be three or four, whatever the number is, battles. 3 or 4 battles.
On the URL.
I don't know nobody that could say they did 3 or 4 battles and was on the biggest card, like on the NBL battle rap. Like, I don't know, that don't even make sense.
Terra, as far it looked like you in the bed sleep.
Nah, I'm sitting on the couch, bro.
So
I'm relaxing. Yeah.
So now this is all newcomers, right? So could TY actually submit his footage and then wind up picking him?
No.
Not yeah. Once you pass, if you out of the old PG, they're not gonna put you through the new Crucible process if you already made your way through them steps.
So would one of the criteria be you could not have been on any URL or have a PG before?
No. You could have had a PG before, but if you done already made it through, then we're not gonna step you back so you can fight through the Crucible. Like, yeah.
If you're currently being booked by URL, then you can't do the Crucible.
If you never had a one-off.
You could have had a one-off. If you're not on Survivor Series and things like that, Survivor Series, Born Legacy, Band Legacies, then you free. But once you get on those stages right there, you can't do a Crucible.
Now, Dutch, how many times do you have to see, like, is one enough? Because I don't know how many of y'all know, but if I'm correct, and I could be wrong, but I think Geechee had a PG that never dropped because it was bad.
Facts.
So how many times are you watching these guys? Like, is it, just one video they submit and they say, oh shit, he's fire, and then you put him through?
Well, for me, like, I'm speaking from experience right now. Like, I picked one from an audition just recently, and before I picked that person, I did go back and watch their footage, and you gotta be careful because the person had one battle, but even though they had one battle, I felt like dude had a great amount of potential to, I said, you know what, I'm gonna take a chance on him. You know what I'm saying? So it really depends on who the scout is, how you judge their talent, or whether or not you're able to foresee their potential actually breaking through in the process. You know what I'm saying? I may be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or I may be right. So it's a gamble sometimes. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a game. We gonna remember this, man. Like this nigga got one battle and you picked him. So
That's a fact.
That's right. He might be the one to take it all. That would be crazy.
That's why I said we gonna see if it works. Man, he might be a hungry nigga. He ain't been able to get his own on a lot of these leagues. So he's like, yo, yeah, I'm gonna tear through this fucking Crucible shit.
Because that was another question for me. Like if somebody, like, I don't have no battles, but then I submit some shit to y'all and it's fire. Now y'all can't go do no research on me. All you have is the battle that I sent you, but it was good enough to get me in. Can that happen too?
What are you asking?
I'm asking, like, just say me, if I wanted to get into the Crucible, I submit my 90 seconds.
Yeah.
I submit my 90-second video. Everything I'm saying is crazy. I'm doing backflips, everything. Y'all like, this nigga fire. But I don't have any other footage. That's all you have of me is the video I sent you. Do you let me get in there, or
that's up to any scout who picked you. Mind you, you don't have to do a 90-second video to be in a Crucible. Like, if we just familiar with you, we're just familiar with you, yo. You don't have to, but if you don't, you take that chance. I wouldn't take that chance, but if you don't, like, I have a pick who didn't do a 90-second video, but he's just known. So I can understand why he don't want to do a video. He has not made it to that level of Survivor Series or Born Legacy, but he's a well-known artist. So he don't want to do a 90-second video. I feel him. He don't have to audition for it. But if I'm a battle rapper, I'm auditioning using that 90-second clip, because there's a chance Dutch may not know me, but he see this 90-second clip and he's familiar. Now he wants to pick me. Now it's a chance Blaze may not have known me, but she see this 90-second clip. Now she wants to pick me, yo. And now, to answer your question, if Dutch chooses to pick a guy with one battle, that's just Dutch putting his name on a guy with one battle. You know what I'm saying? Or a guy with no footage. That's Dutch taking that chance. He may not want. I don't want to take that chance, but Dutch may. It's up to the scout.
And the 90 second video is more than just so you can get picked. Let's say you never get picked you don't get picked for your particular region this time around, but your video is popular. It's put on the Smack page. It's put on the URL page. Now you making yourself available to a lot of people that you wasn't available to before. Like, it's promo in a moment when nothing's going on. You're not battling nobody right now. Like, so you put the 90-second video, nobody ain't seen you in months. Oh shit, my man back. Like, you know what I mean? I can't wait to see a battle. Or a league owner see you. Yo, I gotta watch this dude. I ain't seen him in a minute. Like, let me throw him a couple of hundred, see what's going on with him. Like, soon as people ready to start booking, you got an opportunity to get booked off 90 seconds when you wasn't doing nothing for like a month and a half.
Okay, yeah, I was just digging to see if, like, does the extra footage actually matter? Is it just the 90 seconds that actually gets you in? So there's still more. That's just the introductory, I guess.
That's a fact. Exactly. Like, if you're gonna do the 90 seconds, but like for me, if you're gonna do the 90 seconds, but there's nothing behind the 90 seconds, like, that's gonna be a struggle for me to just say, yeah, like, I like this dude 90 seconds, but he ain't really battle nobody. Like, standing in front of the people is a big deal to me. Like, you can put a rap together, but when that other dude on the other side of you, like, it's people different, bro. When that crowd is cheering, like, if he wailing and that crowd is cheering, and now it's your go, like, you know what I mean? It makes a difference what you can show up and do. So 90 seconds is dope. Like, it lets you know you can rap, but now I need to see some footage. Like, can you really handle this? Like, can you really stand it? Wailing? Like,
And let me say this too, man. I will make sure we shout out Black Market Media, man, because they're the ones that actually came up with the whole concept and everything. So,
shout out to JBP,
BC,
Menace,
JB,
Spade,
the Reds.
Now, once y'all pick those people, what's the next process? What you submit them to P, to JB? How does the next process work after you pick them?
All right. Once we pick the guys or girl, females we pick, we submit them to a site. You know what I'm saying? So there's a site where we have to put our name and our password in. We log into it, and we all got to submit our picks in. Now let's just say I pick Pineapple Pat and Dutch pick Pineapple Pat. If I go on the site and put Pineapple Pat in before Dutch do, then Pineapple Pat's my pick. You know what I'm saying?
It's your pick.
Yeah.
And you're responsible for that pick. Can you tell me?
Go ahead.
Break that down for me, because I remember talking to JB and P and them that you're responsible in some type of way once you pick those guys or girls.
I'm responsible for preparing them, making sure they're prepared for the situation, make sure they understand what's going on fully, even down to travel. If my artist calls me 2 days before and say, yo, I'm gonna have a hard time getting there, then I need to be prepared to either I'm gonna be missing a battler, or I'm gonna need to be prepared to help them. That doesn't mean for battlers to rely on your scouts. It's not our responsibility. It's not
maybe I should edit this shit out.
That's a fact.
Niggas gonna think.
Don't expect that from me.
Yeah.
You gotta have your shit together. Tell me you broke when I call you.
Look here.
If I call you, tell me you broke.
Hey, Blade, they gonna be SOL shit out of luck. I'm gonna lose a battle. Fuck that shit. You ain't.
I'm gonna call somebody. I'm gonna call somebody else that got some time, bro. I'm like, hey, such and such is all. He from now. On your ass.
Keep one of them other picks.
I'm gonna borrow somebody.
Yeah, keep one of them other picks in the clip just in case, right?
I need to do that.
So, with that information now, what do you guys benefit if your guy, girl wins? Because you're taking the blame if something goes wrong with them, but what do you gain if they actually move forward and everything?
You gotta have 4 picks right in order to come back the next season for to be a scout for the Crucible. That's what we have on the line right now.
Okay.
If you don't get 4 picks right, meaning that 4 picks that move on to the next phase, then you won't be coming back for the next season.
Hey,
so that's what we have at stake.
Hey,
so it's
I'm
bragging
also
rights in a sense.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm also jacking bragging rights. Like, these is my niggas.
Facts.
So, you know, like if somebody like if we get through a region and none of his picks make it to the next round, you know I'm on their body, right? Like, yo, who the fuck was you picking out here?
Word, the level of shit talking amongst each other is crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. That's why I asked those questions, because I am looking forward to it becoming a competition, because like Bill said, you're responsible, you know, for this guy. And if this guy moves on, then, you know, you're like, you know, the new king of shit, because you got the new talent. Now
I think it depends too. It depends on what you're doing it for. Like, when they come to Houston, I already won. Because it's going to be 22 people that I know probably personally on this one Crucible.
Well, man.
Facts, yo.
So it's like
facts, yo.
22 people that I know personally, all on one card, or I just won. I just won.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
just won.
That's how I feel, yo.
So that's what it is. Like, if you've been doing a lot for your own, like if you a league owner or you in your city, you've been trying to do stuff to help people in your region, you already winning. Already winning.
Facts.
And technically what you guys are doing, you know, you're actually giving some nobodies a big fucking opportunity. So that's a good thing. Even though I know Beretta's been doing it already and Bills has been doing it already firsthand, and Terran, I know all of y'all guys, you know, have your hands in the pot too. But I know they have leagues, you know, that they give a lot of people opportunities to battle on their leagues. So shout out to all of y'all for that. Now, here's the $1 million question, right? How do I know, and the people know, that y'all are not just picking your friends or people you cool with?
I don't even know one scout that got 2 people in every single region that they can pick right now.
Okay. Well, Bill's part of leagues all over the goddamn country.
Yeah, that's true. But like Bills me and Bills have had a conversation about people that's hot in my region that he has tried to do stuff for too. He don't know them directly. He was going off of what I said.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So still, it's still spread across. It's not like he put on somebody and then every time they cash a check, he get a check. So it's not your friends, you know, like.
And yeah, and you could listen, a nigga can go ahead and pick his friends if he wants. Because when they getting trashed out there, and like you can pick your friend. Like you still want to pick somebody that's good enough. Like, your friend go out there and get embarrassed. Now that like Bill said in the beginning, like that's all you. You pick that nigga, like you know what I mean. Like so, if you picking your buddies and they getting washed, you embarrassing yourself.
Right.
And then you won't be on the next. You won't be able to make a selection the next time around because you was picking your friends and they ain't making.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything I didn't touch on?
Hey yo.
Oh.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. I finally got a pause. Hey, I'm always trying to get at least one pause in a goddamn interview.
God damn.
Oh my God.
My bad. Is there anything else that I didn't ask about? Is there something else you guys want to make sure that the people know that I didn't actually ask?
Yeah, that's better.
Really.
Fuck all of y'all.
Man, shout out to URL, man. Shout out to Smack, Beasley Chico. Shout out to P, Black Market Media. Shout out to KG the Poet. Shout out to Ling Ling. We appreciate it. And everybody else a part of the Crucible process.
Right. Shout out my bro Thesis, man.
Shout out to my boy Thesis and the Duck.
Yeah, shout out Thesis.
Duck.
Shout out all the other scouts too that are too fucking cool to get on the goddamn Skype. But I got 5 of y'all, so that was pretty good. And I appreciate all of y'all time during this quarantine and hope all of you and your families are safe and sound.
Appreciate you. Same here.
Anything y'all need from me, don't ask, because I ain't doing shit for nobody. But I appreciate every one of y'all. I'll see y'all once this thing clears up, and I can't wait for the Crucible shit to happen just for the record because of one more thing, because I know this is like an American Idol type of thing, so it's not just about them battling. If I'm correct, I think P&M was telling me they're gonna do like little backgrounds where they're from and shit like that, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be filmed so like American Idol process, which I think is dope, man. Because who's to say the powers that be they want to turn this into some content that we can watch, like reality shows? You know what I'm saying? So it's great. You know what I'm saying? That they're filming that way. It's a smart idea. I like it, man. And
for the record, for anybody that's watching this and you want to actually submit your shit, understand something. Even if you don't win, the exposure is incredible. The exposure is going to be incredible.
That's a fact.
Big fact.
So again, thank y'all.
It's people out there that got 100 followers. They got 300 followers. They make that fire submission and they end up on the Smack page. Smack got what 300,000 followers or something like that. Like you got 200, like, and your shit was fired up to make it. You got 4,000 followers right there.
Right.
Exactly.
It's a win-win situation for anybody. So, yeah. So again, appreciate all of y'all. We'll see all of y'all soon. Dutch, Troy Martin, Mike Terra, Bills, Beretta Blaze. Thank you very much. I'll see y'all later.
15 minutes of fame. You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.